Hello, beautiful people. I hope you're well and you had a really good week. It's been a bit of a gentler week for me, which was much needed, as my body reminded me that I'm oftentimes so busy that I forget to make time to just be still and rest. This is when my chronic fatigue tends to kick in and my body is in pain. And so I had a bit of a warning this week, just to slow down. With the arrival of the cooler nights and the more moderate temperatures in the day, my body is telling me that it is time to slow down and take stock. Autumn has arrived here too, and it feels like it is time to be less busy. My crafts are calling me too. I find myself picking up my crochet and macrame work again, and I have an urge to learn new things. I love how the seasons always seem to invite us to tune in and listen to the teachings they hold. And it reminded me of the verse, a time for everything. For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up what is planted. A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to seek, and a time to lose. A time to keep, and a time to cast away. A time to tear, and a time to sue. A time to keep the silence, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time for war, and a time for peace. And although I would strongly disagree with the need for a time to kill, hate, and make war, I do understand the wisdom of these words, as we live in a world of duality, where the one simply cannot exist without the other, and we as humans need the lessons of both. Hey, where did you come from? No. Are you hungry? Yeah, I can see. And these two kittens in our village, so clearly very hungry. Hey. Oh. Hey. I think they might be candidates for Carol because she needs them in that age for her other kitten. Hey. Okay, we'll see what we can do today, tomorrow, sometime. So obviously very hungry. This, my lovely people, is where we get sweet water from, because the water in the taps is not drinkable here. It's super salty. They're trying to build another desalination plant, but it's obviously a huge project, big investment, so it's going to take its sweet time. But this is how a lot of villages in Greece are provided with fresh water. So this is a huge Bowser. I say huge, it's 2,000 litres, I think. Might be 3,000 actually. So yeah, so that's where we get our little water from. Oh my goodness. I have two tiny little kitties following me. That's not good. Walking the dogs and being out in nature always helps me slow down and appreciate the many blessings in our life. It is important to me to study and get to know the local plant life and learn their names and their seasons. And although I recognise many that are native to the UK and the Netherlands too, I'm getting to know many new ones or Mediterranean subspecies of plants that I know so well. Getting to know the plants and their virtues, or whether they are toxic to dogs or humans or not, is an important part of becoming part of my environment here and feeling more at home. I really hope to find a local elder woman sometime soon who can teach me about the local plant life and what to pick for food or medicine and when. I realise that I will have to master Greek much more than I'm getting on with right now, but that may be an extra incentive to keep me on track. When we learn about the nature around us, we become inextricably connected to it, and we become part of a web that is so much greater than we can imagine. When we approach nature with a childlike curiosity and willingness to just observe and learn, we are offered a great understanding about how life in general and the universe works. And we find much comfort and solace here too, when we feel lost or lonely or hurt. Nature has soothed many a heartache of mine and put great confusion into perspective. All we need to do is go out for a gentle walk in the woods, a meadow, the mountains, or by the sea, and be open to the healing that is offered. It will come, I promise. The man is home and he's working on our bathroom. What's it called in English? Bathroom cabinet. Is this a cabinet, is it?
Well, it's kind of, what is it?
It's not a commode.
Vanity unit.
Vanity unit. That's the word. Yes. So, so we've got that from IKEA. Sink is there. So, and then there's the drawers and the waste and that is got as well. So that's the next thing we're going to finish off now. So we're going to go in the middle, yeah?
Yeah, it means it's kind of, it's going to sit about equidistant either side. It can go one way or the other, depending on what you want to do. It's there.
Okay.
That space is no use if you put it that way, it might get wet.
Yeah.
And that space there.
It just gives me OCD.
Okay. So we'll go down the middle.
Yeah.
I'll probably just sharpen it to mark that because I can't see it on the pencil.
Okay. 5, 6, 5.
No, below.
Okay.
That's inches. Okay. So that should be 5, 6, 5 inches. Right. Right. Look at that. Bob on.
that's it for this week, lovely people. I really hope you enjoyed this somewhat more philosophical episode of our vlog. It is something that I've always enjoyed, being philosophical, that is. I think most people think that I'm super outgoing and confident because I'm willing to put myself out there on the web. The truth is the exact opposite. I am a deep thinker and a highly sensitive person, which is why I get overwhelmed so easily. Being around too many people for too long burns me out, and meeting new people can be very difficult for me, so I'm what you would call socially awkward sometimes. I just don't know what to say and what to do, and I worry about what to wear and what impression I will make. It is all part of being a little different, I guess. I think that is why Simon and I work so well together. He understands my little traits and thinks they are adorable, and I don't have to be anyone other than who I am. And that, my friends, is very freeing. And if you made it to the end, thank you for watching. I wish you a wonderful week, and if you loved this episode, give us a like and subscribe. We would love to see you again next week. Thank you. Take care. With love, Simon MB.